'Cause being without you is a waste of time, a waste of your life, a waste of mine. You make my heart race and I'm left behind. You are all that I need. What can I do to get you next to me? What can I do to get you next to me? Of time, a waste of your life, a waste of mine. You make my heart race and I'm left behind. You are all that I need. What can I do to get you next to me? What can I do to get you next to me?
How's it going? Yo. Oi, oi. I'm gonna turn this music down now. Welcome. Yo. Hello, 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 and welcome to this special event. It's Brute Scrims on a Saturday night instead. Got a bit of a special event here. 46, that looks like that's about 10 teams then. 12 teams. Intense all by himself. Yeah, 4, 8, 12 almost full teams, 3 free teams and 1 solo. Is a bit awkward for him. A bit awkward for Intense there. Didn't actually make it into the right slot, into slot 8. Yeah. So just gonna have to drop with them. See how it goes for that player there. It won't actually have the power of the knock, so we're gonna have to be extremely careful there, Intense Susie. You have no knock abilities, you can't be knocked. So we do only have half a map today. Luckily the zone's on extra fast and we do have full boosted loot, so that will help the teams get looted up, and yeah, the zone should be moving faster. It's probably on about 1.5 speed. I didn't check there just before we started, but maybe they changed it because there was a few teams that didn't actually make it into the scrim tonight. Brute already heading south towards Milter. Very, very quiet flight path. We're going to see a lot of the action in the late game in this year's scrim. A lot of players going separate ways. A lot of map to take up and go and get that loot themselves. Looking like Brute landing in Milter. Intense maybe heading down towards military base. Looking like Susie doesn't actually have contact with the rest of the Intense team there. Maybe just saw, yeah, and Susie just saw 4 people landing, and Bachinkian takes a turn off. Needs to find out where the rest of the Intense team is and go and hook up with them. Naix Gaming taking a bit of a spread drop there. Peter Svita probably trying to look for a vehicle. Vitamin and Jackie heading to 2 different spots to loot up. Shots being sent from school to apartments from Phoenix here. 21 Phoenix landing in school. Jerry not quite got a helmet yet. Just finds one there. Gonna send some shots off to the apartments. Looks like they've already got a knock on Limonique from Fate. Really back foot start for Fate Gaming there. I do think the Rev will come in. There's no hassle there. Then Phoenix 21 Phoenix aren't going to make that rush over to apartments just yet. They need to get all the loot from school before they take any risks. Have a look at the rest of this west side of the map, and it's really sparse and spread out. 3 teams with all this space, and they all end up in South Georgia Pole Town though. We do have Team Universe here alongside Gunrunner AOC and Crozzax Madness. Crozzax Madness are quite a strong name and a new team for me to watch. I do like the name Crozzax Madness, and I expect to see some Eastern European aggression here. The Sunshot goes down. Oof, gonna get inside this building here. Dissy just finishing off Silkos there. GRS Hesh going down. That is GRS just wiped from the map straight away. Gunrunner's gone now. Universe versus Crozzax Madness left. Universe have lost Sunshot, and Mafia's on extremely low health. The Crozzax could do with pushing in right now. 4v2 now in this Georgia Pole hot drop. Really big shame for some of those teams. They should not have landed so tight together right now, especially in such a sparse scrim with only half a lobby. You've really got the space. There's no need. If I saw parachutes landing in a scrim like this, I'd just be turning off, getting away, getting somewhere a bit more quiet and taking it easy. There's just no reason to be risking it early on. Crozzax, yeah, Crozzax getting the knock on Dissy, finishing him off straight away. Mafia on low health, doesn't even have any medkits. Let's have a look at what Mafia's holding right now. Mafia's holding some bandages. 3 more bandages. Going to be on about 60% health with those 3 bandages there. And Mafia not really going to be able to do much against all 4 Crozzax. Really just needs to run away and get out of here, to be perfectly honest with you. There's not much choice there. Limonique is back up on Limonique's feet, standing. Peter Svita's driving around here. Not sure. Naix Gaming, a very strong squad, but not really sure. This is so funny without the oh my god, we can't see the building properly. Yeah, Naix Gaming, a very strong squad, but sometimes making the mistake of splitting up and going around the map in separate locations, and stuff like this happens. Susie gets the 1v1 point there, and if PSV had just knocked Susie, then Susie would have been a goner into a little bit green puff of smoke. Naix Gaming down to 3 players. Naix, you need to stick together. You're an amazing squad, but look what happens when one of you buggers off on a little freewheel bike. If you were just moving in convoy and putting up on locations at the same time, yeah, they probably thought the map was really spread out, and who'd have expected a solo, especially a solo without the rest of the squad, just to be sat in a random building like that. Vitamin coming in for the revenge kill, but Susie's already gone, left the area. No need to hang around for the squad to come and get the revenge. Susie's got the big brains today, and we are down to 11 teams right now. If Susie's counted as part of Intense, that does count as 10 teams, and I'm not sure why they haven't got in touch on Discord or something and set a rendezvous point. It's a bit awkward being out by yourself there, Susie. Or Lolo from a Q and Malvin and Bubble really spread out, but they don't have too much threats right now. We're going to have a little look at the rest of Naix Gaming here. Maybe putting into... Are they on foot? Yeah, Anonym's on foot right now. Jackie just found a vehicle there. Vitamin just hanging around the area where Peter Svita died, but it's not going to do much good. Susie is gone. Susie's long gone. Vitamin trying to catch Susie out with the camp, but Susie's long gone, dude. Long gone. Susie had the big brains. Fate making a move from apartments now, shifting towards zone. Susie's just in on my other screen right now, in a shed at the top of Potato Hill, just hanging out. Intense are still down there in Novorepnoye. Sjomga has a vehicle, and they're probably going to be making their way out. Brute is making their way to zone from Milter along the road there. It's looking like Team Fate pretty comfortable right now. There's a little bit of potential conflict up here on the northeast side of the circle as Fate make a move towards Pachinki. Naix Gaming quite near Pachinki too. 21 Phoenix probably going to make that same move towards Pachinki. Pachinki could get interesting as Team Reborn had all the time there just to loot up in Pachinki and didn't really have any drama. Susie pulling away at the first possible opportunity, and Nonim maybe sending some shots down towards Fate. Didn't hear too many bullets there, so I don't think they came too close. Just looking forward for this circle to pop and send these teams a bit closer together right now. Fate actually skipping past Pachinki, so that's taking one ingredient out of that melting pot that could have been quite intense. Fate Gaming shifting further towards the center of the zone. It's not impossible for this circle to end up at military base, though highly unlikely. Probably more around Primoshk or Ferry Pier, and possibly also a quarry finish. What are you shooting at, Fate, right now? Yeah. Flex also shooting stuff up the top there, just doing some target practice probably. Hermes following after Fate? No, pulling up at the compound there, getting a bit of a spread around Pachinki. And here is Pro Gaming for you. Look. Just wait. No one expects you here. This is not Pro Gaming. He's dropped all his loot. That's what he's done. He's not playing anymore. 21 Phoenix is had to go, I guess. Jerry's got his jerry cans there. See where Jackie's putting up to the rest of Fate there. That could get pretty hot. But still, maybe avoiding the fights for now. Trying to make it to that last circle. Just going to get off colourful here. I think realistic's a bit nicer. Yeah, colourful's a bit too bright there, a bit too much saturation. That's looking good on realistic. So yeah, Naix just driving around Pachinki quite consistently, circling Pachinki. Now the red zone hits. Golden Eagle Esports really comfortable in Primoshk. Those bombs hitting close to Naix Gaming right now. And they're back at the graveyard of Peter Svita. There's Peter Svita's box. Oh, what a poor Peter. I'm sorry, Peter. It's all over. And yeah, guess what? Sunny's not around anymore. Sunny. So they're gonna have a head off maybe. Looking like intense. I would stay intense. If I was intense, I'd be staying at that bridge, waiting to see which way the zone goes. It's not impossible for military base. Hanging around Ferry Pier or the north end of the west bridge is a good spot to wait. Vitamin's got that compound over the hill from the bridge there. It's a really good compound. I've seen a lot of games where the zone's just closed in on that compound, and the team to get it early just win that game as people just come towards them down those various alleys, down those various contours in the map. Susie's still just playing it safe. Susie's just in a little hut right now. Still near Potato Hill. And yeah, Intense have just taken that stance up on that house above the bridge there. Very slow scrim tonight. We're going to have a little word with Happy and see if we can get the zones moved up. If this isn't max, it feels like about 1.2 maybe it could do, just being like whatever the max is. I think 1.5. Get those zones popping and popping. And we finally have a bit of conflict here between Reborn as they drive past... it's Fate, yeah, so Fate. Landed at the apartments by school, managed to finish off one guy from, just knock two guys from Reborn, and the nade comes in, finishes one off, and knocks the other. Wow. Yeah, Reborn pulling up on the wrong part of the map here. Anri down. Fate angry. They've lost Stoner. Did they lose Stoner in this little conflict here? What can Milo do as these angles come in? Oh. Absolute shame. Could have shot that gas can and sacrificed your life for Limoniques. That would have been a good move, to be honest. You at least get one more kill. If you're going to die anyway. So Flex will have heard those shots. And Naix Gaming having Crozzax Madness pull up on them. It's in. Jackie's gone down. Gorse is down. Naix Vitamin with doubling up the shots with Anonymous. Bit of cover fire from Anonymous there. Could have just stayed behind the shed and they would have been alright. At least one member alive to bleed out the others. The peek there. Lost it for Naix Gaming. One mistaken peek. Sliding into the warehouse is Ineasy. Coming to Rev Trable. Gorse will be next. Should have been first. Setsu comes in for the Rev. So that's going to be Cossacks on quite a few kills now for this small scrim. So that's 5. It's the equivalent of maybe 10 for a double lobby. So that's pretty good for this stage. Intense. Seeing that zone pop away from the island. No, there's no need to hang around that bridge anymore. No one's going to be coming down. Chances are no one's going to be coming up either. They might be pulling in on the Crozzax Madness compound right now. This is what we want to see, but it looks like they may be going past. Scout in the middle there. Maybe I thought maybe Scout was the actual Scout, but it's just a name. And Crozzax Madness sitting comfortable. Time to heal up as Intense just drives straight past. Definitely a game where you could be running for all the airdrops as well. There's not too many teams, so you can just be getting that level 3 gear if you want. Intense pulling up on EQ now, maybe. I see some shots towards Ololo. Susie making it towards Intense Gaming right now, I think. Yeah. That's nice to see. No, stopping in the middle of nowhere. Maybe Susie still doesn't know where the team is. Do you guys not use Discord? Do you have no communication outside of PUBG? There needs to be a block button so you can block entrance to the lobby for like a minute before you start it. Because if someone joins that last minute as you're clicking start, it can end up in that team number 1 space. Brute with a very nicely formed convoy there. Heading past 21 Phoenix. Virus, the last one to head past. Gonna just get away with it, I think. Yeah, 21 Phoenix not seeing them there, not sending the shots off. Brute coming into the middle of this map. Look at that. Everyone is already in center zone before the zone even closes. This could be interesting. We could see a hard southeast shift or southwest shift, and it could really affect these squads. They've all got ready to be in the middle right now. Everyone's got the same idea. Most remaining squads just in this central area. Yeah, Brute finding their feet. Phoenix playing the slow game, coming in with the zone when it's time. Basically, I'd say 3 different main tactics. You go straight to middle, you circle round the zone, picking up as many kills as possible, spiraling in, or you come in a straight line zone by zone. Obviously not exactly straight, but you plan it with the contours and the compounds to get there, and you just come in edge of zone to edge of zone. If you want to be extra careful, you even do that in the blue. It's possible to play a really, really slow, stealthy game and come out with extremely high points at the end of every match because of placement. But of course, you could be taken out early unawares as you make those shifts. Anyone could be anywhere. So yeah, Golden Eagle Esports taking a bit of a split. There's a 2-1-1 split right now. Here we have Brute on the top of the high ground. I think they won't have any kills yet. They've been looting up slowly, but this is the way to go. Get your loot and get into the areas, the right areas. Brute have done this well right now, and let's hope it turns out for them and they can come out on top of this special event Scrims tonight. I think the big boys are watching. Some of the guys at the top of the organisation of Brute are watching. They need to perform, but will that pressure add to the psychology of this situation? Will it make them perform better, or will it stress them out and make them perform worse? They're a very good squad. They've had a lot of unfortunate endings to their own scrims recently, coming out in late stagings due to really unfortunate situations that occur. No lack of skill. I've just said it many times, pulling up on the wrong place, etc. Brute definitely have the ability to perform. They need to show it right now, and the shots are going down on Gabby. Gabby is out. Beautiful shots. Flex on 3 different angles right now. Crust, a bit of an awkward one, but it looks like Fyrus is trying to take care of that situation. Other shots over there, that would be Fate, I think. 17, yeah, Team Fate with 1 soul and Nico, not with the tag, but I do recognize that color good from earlier. And the shots from from Feet are coming up the hill towards Brute. It is a slightly awkward third party. Brute do have to fight 2 angles at one time right now. Flex Gaming, are they making a retreat? It looks like no, it doesn't look like they're quite running. No. Nico a little bit further away. Limonique as well. Feet here. Really awkward position for Feet to be in. Those flashes from the gun might not be seen through the tree there. Peeking in a different location every time, and even just firing blind through those leaves is enough. If you can't be seen through the leaves, there's no harm in firing blind. You might land a good shot. Intense Susie's has naded Intense Susie, so I'm not sure if they've been told to or what, but that does... It's a bit of a shame for Naix Gaming there, being taken out by a not necessarily correctly placed member who was by themselves. That wouldn't have happened had they made it to the right slot. And if you look at this previous circle, you see where it's shifted. It's popped to the north and the east, but mostly just east here. And it's looking like it's going to skip out Pachinki, Ferry Pier, Quarry, and Primoshk, and possibly be more of a farm field finish right now. Intense, the rest of Intense, don't have Susie. They could have met up. Still not exactly sure what happened with that, but Intense Gaming here. I mean, I don't know what happens officially with the rules for that, but I know what did happen. Brute landing a sniper on Leon. I'm gonna go back here. Leon's down. That was like one nice M24 headshot, I think. And off. Flex are going to make a reposition or a run for it, maybe. The car was just getting repositioned slightly out of sight. A Brute, possibly. Cost trying to send some shots back. Brute with the knock, but still no kills yet. Watching that buggy come in. This area of the map's going to get extremely tense right now, and it's really going to depend on how Brute can manage the different angles. They did make the choice to come into center circle, but the closer you are to the middle, the more angles you have to watch. More kills for going center possibly, but definitely more risk. EQ slowly coming in. Golden Eagle looking pretty comfy with a 4-person squad still as well. Is that the mask I see on Domino? Has Domino been grinding out the deathmatch like me? I can't quite catch that mask. No, it's a different ghost mask. Yeah, but there's a new mask for the deathmatch. If you haven't grinded out those rankings, have a go. It gets pretty hard when you get up to platinum and diamond. I was losing quite a bit of points there. Crozzax Madness finally hitting off with intense now. The knocks are coming in. Crozzax Madness, like I said at the start, a strong name, and that name is proving its worth tonight slowly. We're still here with Brute. It just does that sometimes. Sorry, I click spectate on one and it takes me to the other. So yeah, Setsu got a knock, unfortunately. They do have 16 kills. They've got another one along the way. Maybe that was a member of Intense. That looks like, yep, they finished Mortem off. We missed that little bit of action. Sionga is definitely angry right now, wanting to get that revenge in, but it's not an easy push down to this area. Coming down into this compound, and all that open space can be a little bit tricky. You don't know which window they're third-personing. You don't know what window their TPP perspective, like peeking at, TPP peeking, TPPP. You don't know what, yeah, exactly. You don't know what they're looking at, which window with the TPP perspective, and you need to be sure that it's safe to push in a competitive environment. It definitely isn't safe in TPP in this one. With first person, it could be a lot easier. You can keep an eye on those windows as you're running, and you can actually maybe outshoot them in FBP. The zone's about to pop again. It pops right on Crozzax and Intense. Brute, if they made that move first, they should be able to clean up some of the teams behind them. 21 Phoenix coming in from the northeast there, nice and comfortable. Currently thinking Crozzax are sitting on the highest kills right now. Have a little check. It looks like Fate have got 4 kills, which is good. Universe had 4 kills before they were wiped out. Crozzax sitting on 6 kills. The leaders so far looking comfy in zone, probably going to end up with quite a high placement finish. The zone could just, like I said, close in around this compound. This compound seems to be a bit of a zone magnet at times, but the open fields as well. There's a few shacks left, about 10 different random tiny shacks. You will see teams gunning for those shacks if the last little bit of cover remains. And yeah, Brute have taken one here. Merly's in one. It's not a bad idea to actually split your teams up on these shacks. They cover a lot of ground, and other teams will be trying to get them. So, but you will probably be rushed by a full squad every now and then. I've seen squad after squad pull up on these shacks before, and you end up with like 8 or 12 burnt out vehicles on one shack, and just one guy standing, and 11 boxes on the floor. It's not impossible. Golden Eagles slowly making their way into zone now. Brute got a knock on Nico though. Brute getting the knocks but not the confirms yet. Sending a nade out. Domino knocks Limonique. The nade hits Nico. Looking good for Brute. This is what we want to see tonight from Brute. Nator switching into first person. Can see a little bit further in that smoke maybe. A little bit cheeky. But there's no rules against that tonight maybe. They have taken, yeah, there's now against the rules to do so in PMCO, to use that glitch. They've restarted, I think, due to connection issues and also smoke glitching. And they said it'll be fixed next month. So they're aware of the problem and it'll be fixed in 1 month. So yeah, Brute getting 3 kills there. EQ fighting Flex as Flex try and push up the back into zone right now. Flex in an awkward position on the lower ground. The zone's pushing in. Cust is knocked. Gabby and Leon remaining. Need to get up this hill, but it's not looking good as the top of the hill is gate kept. by Team EQ here. Cust is probably just going to go down to zone. Shots going into Leon. Lolo goes down to Gabby as Gabby sneaks up the side there, but Malvin comes around the side and knocks Gabby. Leon is actually risking it to get Cross back up. Maybe just needs to drive away. Oh no, risking it to heal even, yeah, because that car is not going to get you out of there. Leon in a lot of trouble, right in zone now. It's going to start hurting more and more. Team EQ. What are they going to do? Are they going to keep moving? They've actually just need to get a Lolo up first. A Lolo is up, and that is it. Gabby is finished off by Malvin, and that puts EQ on 3 team kills as we come into the final circles here with 6 teams remaining. Fira's taking a drive in here. Merly sitting comfortable on this shed. Nator using that portable cover of the cars. Domino coming into the battlefield. Golden Eagle here making their way in. Shots are coming in though. Needs to get in the cover. Shots coming in all the way up from the hill there from EQ. They're already popping the tires, trying to stop the movement away from this shed. Team Brute taking those shacks over there. It still could close in around Crozzax Madness is compound. It's not impossible. Intense. Up on the roof, up on the hills here behind Crozzax. Still not made that move to the Crozzax compound, but they're going to have to move soon as they are out of zone right now. Gonna see what these shots are. Team Phoenix and EQ fighting it out on the rooftop right now. Marvin missing a chance to get a knock there, but does get a knock on Skytime instead. Mash on half health. Krez there on the right hand side. Taking shots from Bubble's side flank. Beautiful stuff here. The nades coming into where Skyline was, but Skyline has moved. Krez goes down to Bubble shots. It's only Mash alive right now. Lolo, is that Lolo down again? Oh, Lolo, why you do this? Stay up, buddy, if you can, but you're getting back up by your friends, and Mash is trying to get some extra knocks to buy the time to smoke out and rev Skyline, but he's about to have 3 members of EQ pushing down his throat as he attempts this maneuver. The grenade nearly knocks Skyline out. Mash is running for it, and Mash is finished. Malvin nading him, nading the smoke. Questionable choice there. Some of these teams... most teams need to really learn the technicalities. Every team, almost every team in these events needs to study a little bit more of when to rev and when to first. I've seen people firsting that cost them first place. Ironic little play of words there. Cross getting scout as he comes in. Getting that first straight away, but seriously, there's not always a need to first. You can use those bodies for your advantage. Cross, Trable getting the knock there on EQ and finishing it off straight away. Lolo is maybe the only one remaining of EQ. Crozzax with 18 kills right now. Absolute madness. And what is happening over here? Brute sending shots on Golden Eagles. They're still sitting comfy with their sheds right now. Intense Shomga, the last one alive. The nade takes Bubble out. And Lolo. Wow. So Lolo was maybe knocked there. Did Lolo down again? Oh, Lolo must have been bleeding out fast. Look at this. The Team Brute have hacked the zone to their advantage. They're sitting reasonably comfortable. I do think their shacks are going to be out soon, but they have some portable cover left for the last couple zones. Do they have Intense? Is out now. And Crozzax Madness on 11 team kills. Can they keep up the momentum for the next 2 matches? We will be changing maps. We'll be going to Miramar, then Sanhok tonight after this game. And Golden Eagles really taking a slow movement into the zone. And look what that patience buys you. I would say Crozzax have been reasonably patient too. They haven't been driving around seeking for kills. The kills have been coming to them, and they've just been handling every situation with precision, clarity, and teamwork effectively. It's what you need. And Brute here, they've taken that reasonably slow movement to zone, and they've managed to rack up 3 kills. Not as many kills came their way in the situations they were in. There is about 3 or 4 knocks they got that were unconfirmed, which is a shame for them, but that is what you deal with in the long-distance fights. You get those knocks, but without the push, the chances are they're going to be revved up. Crozzax circling around the zone, pulling in on Golden Eagle. 1 Golden Eagle, 2 down for Crozzax. 3 down for Crozzax. As the rest of Golden Eagle pulls in. Are you going to sacrifice your team blowing up those vehicles? Crozzax Madness. So many high kills, it doesn't even really matter if they go down in third place right now. As long as they can maintain the momentum for the rest of the night. Treble's about to go down. So, Crozzax Madness almost wiped there, but luckily with the one member left behind, Brute comfortable. Is he sending shots off? Trying to finish off Golden Eagle right now. He's trying to smash out all of those vehicles. Unaware of Treble's location. How can Brute deal with this open zone? This is a really, really hard zone to deal with. You need vehicles. You need smoke. Look at that little reverse into position there. And sometimes where you park your car is the last place you will ever park it. So you need to choose it carefully. That second car hidden by the cover, really good choice. Very good tactics here from Brute. Treble trying to take it patient and make it into this last circle. Making it in slowly. Trying to get second or first place right now. But they will definitely be happy with third and the amount of kills they have. Domino blowing up the vehicle and taking down Moji from Golden Eagles. Brute so comfortable right now. Really good formation, really good teamwork. Triangle prong at the front with the rear support fire from Nator. So many smokes as well. Really doing a good job of bringing the smokes to the last zone. Definitely also want to be conserving that ammo. Using the ammo wisely in this last section. Golden Eagle have revved back up. They've got the revive in. Lucky Luke on low health. They're going to be running out of heals soon, possibly. Treble still just taking it slow. Treble extremely comfy with zone right now. Look at that zone. Treble can just edge into it. So close. Treble only meters away from zone. Going to make it in without too much damage from the zone itself. Virus and Nator choosing to go to the side, but Nator goes down. Trying to surprise Golden Eagle from the side, but Golden Eagle were ahead of them there, and now two members of Brute go out. Virus and Nator, it was a risky decision. It could have really clinched the game for them, but instead it turned the tide against them. Is Treble going to smash out T-Rex here as T-Rex drives past, or is Treble going to keep that location hidden as Brute go out? And so does Treble, and that will be Golden Eagle Esports taking the first place. Crozzax making it to second with 11 kills here. Brute third place finish with 3 kills. If they can maintain those top placements and get some more kills, they might be in it to win it. Intense out in 4th place, no kills. Susie 1 kill. I don't know if that's going to go to Intense or not. PSV are taken out early on. I'm going to just move through the scores here quickly. I've got that machine gun in my ear. I want to get out of it. Okay, so yeah, thanks for joining us. We'll be back very shortly. Just going to load up the room codes for the next one and get loaded in. Invited to a stream. Sorry, buddy, I can't play right now. I'm streaming. Hey, sorry, bro, I'm streaming. I can't play right now. See ya. Right, yeah, not sure on the next game though. What are we talking? I don't know. I'll just take the next game off and I'll put it up when I know. See you shortly. like to congratulate Susie for making it into the lobby in good time. Well done. We'll see you in Game 2 with your team in tens. Oi oi, we are back. Here on the second game, Miramar. Maybe you got a few more players in, let's see. Alive, 33, 30, yeah, we're losing players. We didn't get more squads in, maybe we got less. We had 46 last game. It is hard to get these squads out of their routines. You know, we normally run the brute scrims on a Tuesday night, and everyone else has got other routines going on. So Miramar with 33 people is going to be a little bit slow, but the zone's on max speed. I think it was on normal speed last time, hence the slow start to the game there. Just going to see, hopefully we can smash in. Okay, so very slow event tonight, but it is good. It's a good chance for Brute to dominate. No, they want to. That was just an unbranded smoothie there. Maybe teams will just be having a bit of an effort attitude and dropping super hot now. There's not many squads in. 9 teams in Miramar. That's ridiculous. Yeah, it's not ideal to have a nice, fast-paced, typical kind of match. Should have maybe made a rule about dropping. Oh, it looks like they do. Did they? Did they make everyone drop Picardo rule? Or is just everyone dropping Picardo? No, just most people are dropping Picardo for the sake of it. Good stuff. Or maybe they just said, maybe they said Picardo or San Martin. I'm gonna just check here on the Discord. Oh dear, fate. Murdy is disconnected. That's a bit of a nightmare. Nator goes down to fate. Brute trying to land in the warehouse but not quite making it. Murdy disconnected, putting Brute right on the back feet. Bit of an awkward event tonight for Brute. Throne hitting intense out. That'll be over in San Martin up there. Yeah, Murdy goes down just after reconnecting. Absolute nightmare there. Fax on it. Very low health. Trying to hunt down Murdy right now. Ooh, would you look at that nade? It was so close. Oh, Lolo, saving Brute's Murdy there. Deleting Faxonic. Limonique could get in and get a shot on Murdy, but Murdy just makes it into the building just in time. And Flex there, sitting comfortable in the casino area. Murdy gonna get that rev. Brute luckily on 3 players right now. Can Fyrus keep a watch out on Faxonic? Fyrus making some movements into the battlefield. Faxonic is back up. Murdy needs to heal. How much loot? It's on. It should be max loot, so it shouldn't be too bad. Murdy goes back down. It would only take 1 bullet to knock Murdy, that's for sure. Flex knocking feet out. Leon there on the side. Finishing, knocking Fax on it too. Fate having that great start in the arena there. Flex hitting Malvin down. Can Ololo clutch anything in the face of Flex? Everywhere Ololo goes, there's gonna be people. See? Can't leave that door either, Ololo. Can't leave any door. You just gotta clutch it. Domino on very low health too. Fate getting those revs in on Fax on it and Limonique. Those someone needs to nade that smoke and squad wipe Fate. You got a nade, Murdy? No, you got first aids. You got a nade, Domino? Yes, you do, but you're just too late. What are you doing? You're so low. You missed your chance. And Domino does. He knocks Stoner and Fax on it back down. Oh, beautiful stuff. If it was just a few seconds earlier, you would have managed to finish off the whole Fate squad in one nade. Trying to get that shot into the arena, Virus, now, but everyone being very careful about where and how they're peeking. TPP is a very different story. You don't even have to peek to see. And yeah, looks like a Lula's been taken out. Flex there, taking over. Crozzax getting the nade onto Universe. Domino goes down a feet. We're going to come up to San Martin now and see what's happening here. Sunset goes down to a long shot from Inisi, I think. Domino blows up Stoner there. Brute look like they're doing okay back in Picardo. Crozzax Madness push is coming in. Mafia and Sunshot, last two remaining members. Oh no, Gold Touch is there, but dying. Oof. All the Crozzax Madness just pushing in together here. That is them wiped. Trable with that ghost mask I was talking about. So Trable's been ranked in TDM, got up to diamond tier there. Intense on that high ground, looking down on San Martin. Where is Scout doing? Golden Eagle all the way over in Al Azhar by themselves, playing it slow. Feet, last one remaining for Fate. Brute coming out on top finally. It did look like they were going to be wiped early on. Merly's disconnection got Merly knocked, but back on her feet. Feet on extremely low health. Speaking of Feet, Feet needs to go find some health and try and clutch something here. They're all going to have to move with the zone when it comes to it. And is the zone moving fast? Still slowly coming in. This might not even be a sped up zone in this one. Oof. Merly's down. Virus is down. Oh god, Domino needs to get those revs in quick. This push could be coming in. Feet gets a knock on Cuss from Flex. Buying Brute some time from the Flex push. Leon sending smokes in. Smokes coming into Cuss from every angle. Domino just needs to send another lucky nade down there. Go on, stand up, have a peek. Stand up, have a peek. Dare you, TPP players, man. Virus goes down to one shot. Leon coming in. The Brute building under a lot of pressure. There's not many heals. Can they make it out? Feet on extremely low health also. Feet not making any effort to get out of here or find some health or change building. I mean, did manage to get that knock on Cuss, but unconfirmed. Nova heading up to the high ground, trying to overwatch the rest of Picardo here. Merly and Virus just unable to heal up, I think. That's one energy drink for Virus. Got to heal just off boost. Merly has absolutely nothing to heal with. Domino has got 3 bandages. Could be doing with giving them to Merly right now. Over in San Martin, Crozzax Madness still alive, Intense alive also. Domino finally getting another knock on Flex here. Good timing, waiting it out with that little bit of TPP. Crouching in the balcony there. Is that Fire? I missed that one again. Virus back down again. I missed that one. Or was that that wasn't the headshot before, was it? No. So, God, it's just knock after knock. There are no meds left inside San Martin. Virus goes down and Kent and Nova avoid those windows. Feet did actually manage to find some medication there. Cust making a really long flank, going all the way around the outside. Brute just under so much pressure here, they need to retreat and find some health. But they don't have too much roots. Oh, someone hit Feet and nearly killed Feet. They've got to take on a whole flex team with this health and no heals. Intense with that high ground above San Martin, trying to catch Crozzax out. Setsu and Ineasy have buggered off somewhere. They've making a move now. Hopefully making a move to Picardo, to be honest. Get all these teams down to Picardo and see what happens. One soul Feet is out. Taken out there last minute. Look at that flank. Setsu and Ineasy flanking the hell out of Intense right now. Crozzax Madness, very, very good map play here. Set a point on the map where they know where they know Intense are, and planning the flank for when they move. They can hear the bullets. They need to get closer. They're not quite close enough to get those shots in. Such a beautiful flank. I hope this works out for them. Has Ineasy seen Syomga? The rest of Intense are pointing this way. They are going to be heading this way anytime now. They've got vehicles ready. Setsu needs to get over here and get the vehicles as they drive past. Come on, Ineasy, this is your chance. This is your chance, Ineasy. And they do make it away. Ineasy nearly goes down. Can Setsu see right now? Setsu getting shot, yeah. Maybe not quite enough patience in that flank there. Firing went out in the open, but they do get one knock and finish onto Intense. Susie coming here, going to try and finish off Setsu. Coming up behind. The rest of Crozzax trying to come into this area, but finding difficulty making it here in time. Rest of Intense could really be doing some assistance right now, but they're not quite in the area. Susie goes down, Gores from behind. That is two members. The flank does work out in the end. Flex has sniped Domino down. Brute still taking that damage down in Picardo. I think the record for unconfirmed knocks, be it given or taken tonight, goes to Brute Team Brute. So many knocks on their team and on other teams that haven't been confirmed. It's looking like one member of Intense Xiomga's sticking around while Scout is gone ahead. Zone looks like it's moving pretty fast right now. And it pops. Big pop. Still on Picardo. And I've got a bit of an issue with the map. That sometimes happens, sorry. Coming in here on Brute. Domino back up. Domino's got one bandage. Virus got 5 bandages. Millie's got 4. Really desperate survival stuff. It's really good practice for these teams. Picardo being a little bit hotter than normal in a scrim, maybe due to the lack of teams. Look at that, Nova, Cust, Gabby. All just taking the high ground on Picardo here, trying to stop them make any movements. Oh, Intense getting a knock back on Crozzax. Xiomga goes down, getting punched out now. Punchy, punchy. So, Crozzax Madness, very comfortable. Crozzax so strong in both games. Brute surrounded. Gabby on one side. Yeah, Gabby finishing off Merly there. Gonna try and headshot Domino again. Interesting. So much pressure on Brute right now. Virus goes down. Leon on very low health. Domino might be able to clutch it, but it's not looking good. No, stepped into the fire there. Stepped into the free fire 2 times now, Domino. Unfortunately, you're on such low health. I can't see it going any other way. And Brute are wiped out by Flex finally after a long, drawn-out Picardo fight. So, Flex wiping out 2.5 teams in this situation as Crozzax pull in towards Picardo. Not quite there yet, but they're getting closer. Only 4 teams remain in what is such a large zone. Should hopefully pop a lot smaller now, and we're going to move on to zone 4 and have these 4 teams pushed in together. Scout, the last member of Intense. And it shifts around Picardo. Flex don't even have to move a whole game in Picardo for them. How many more teams can they wipe up in Picardo? It's looking like Crozzax are going to make a move in. Golden Eagle, 0 team kills. Been playing that slow game again. And a bit of a convoy here. Already shots fired as they pull in. And they do get a knock, I think, almost. Not quite. T-Rex nearly down. Swap out for someone with more health. Gabby there, gonna get that side angle on T-Rex if he's not careful. It's looking like Gabby's gonna get... Oof, and Exor goes down. Cost pushing in. T-Rex guarding the entrance there. Coming out the side, but getting knocked straight away by Leon. peeking with the M249 is a bit sluggish, but it has some effect there. Everyone is down for Golden Eagles. And look. Oh, and they bled out. Oh, lucky Luke is finished. It is over for Golden Eagles as Flex up their kills to 10 right now. So maybe we'll see a bootcamp drop, big bootcamp drop in Sanhok next game. We are down to 3 teams. It's quite a large circle for 3 teams A. Crozzax Madness, aware of the location of a team in Picardo right now. Probably aware it's Flex taking out Brute if they've been watching the kill feed. And they just need to be comfortable as they move in here from the high ground. Gabby sending shots off with a 6x on the M24, trying to get a headshot into Crozzax. Almost had a chance there. Remember that a red dot isn't exactly where the player sees it. It's a small sync bug. A little bit of bug with the synchronization where you can't see exactly where they're aiming. Oh, I like Gabby's outfit. Running around in flippers. That's another shooting up. All the way over there trying to get Scout. Don't think Scout's going to poke the head back up, but you can keep firing. Leon getting a knock on Crozzax from such a distance. Nova missing those shots, unfortunately, but could really finish this situation. They've all got M24s nearly. Who's Leon M24? Cappy had an M24, I think. Ooh, and a headshot to Trable. That'll be Trable's level 3, level whatever helmet gone. Shot right off. Can't take another headshot now, buddy. Oh, the revenge is coming back. Nova on that rooftop. There's no cover on the roof, unfortunately. Nova goes out. What a beautiful long-range fight here. Crozzax showing their ability in any situation tonight. Get away from the car, please. Yep. Just need to heal up a little bit and then take on what's left of Flex. Hopefully there's there is a vehicle remaining. Gabby came out for a long flank there, but is maybe heading back already. Yeah, Gabby's been seen. Gabby might go down because you can't because of the buggy. What a buggy. Blow the buggy up. You've still got time. A couple more shots. No. So yeah, now Crozzax not in zone and Flex pretty comfortable with it as it pops again for zone 5. How are Crozzax going to make this move into zone? Flex with 10 team kills, Crozzax with 9. It's a battle of the leaders of this game right now. They need to just get a tactic sorted and get on it. They have 48 seconds till this zone pops and it's not going to be nice to their health. Looking at the contours that are in zone, it's pretty tricky for them. And Gabby has already set up the flank for when they move in. It's ready there. There is not heaps of zone. There is that one little bit of compound they could drive to. And I'm pretty sure they could outnumber Gabby. That's their best option right now, is driving to this compound here and wiping Gabby out. It's looking like Trable's staying behind for whatever reason. Just probably to prevent the full squad wipe. Oof. They needed to make it out of that car, but Setsu takes the hit and they're running towards Gabby. What can Gabby see? Gabby seems easy. An easy knock. An easy bled out so fast. Really, really killer zone for Crozzax right now. That's going to finish them all off, I think. And yeah, Flex take the lead, but without all the kills available to them. They end up on, I think it's 12 kills now. Crozzax on 9, Intense on 3, Golden Eagle 0 kills 4th place. Brute having such a struggle there, and Picardo so much damage being dealt from all different directions. Leads them to 2 kills in 5th place. And yeah, we'll be back for Sanhok. Maybe it'll be another like double hot drop than like that. Should be back in about 15 minutes or so.